The man who made 250 years possible. 250 years ago, a bold experiment in liberty began in 76. 13 colonies declared themselves independent, launching a nation unlike any the world had ever seen. But declaring independence was only the beginning. Keeping that dream alive required extraordinary leadership, and no one answered that call more than George Washington. Born in 1732, Washington was a Virginia farmer, surveyor, and soldier, long before he became America's first president. When the Revolutionary War erupted, the Continental Congress chose him to command an inexperienced army facing the most powerful military on earth. For 8 difficult years, Washington endured freezing winters, shortages of food and supplies, and battlefield defeats, yet he never surrendered. His greatest victory came at Yorktown in 1781, where British General Cornwallis surrendered, effectively ending the Revolutionary War and securing America's independence. But Washington's greatest contribution came after the fighting ended. Many victorious generals throughout history seized power and crowned themselves rulers. Washington did the opposite. He resigned his military commission and returned home, proving that in America, the military would always remain under civilian control. It was a decision that stunned the world and established one of the defining principles of the new republic. When the United States adopted its Constitution in 1789, the nation unanimously chose George Washington as its first president. He established traditions that still guide the office today, including forming a cabinet, respecting the Constitution, and voluntarily stepping down after 2 terms instead of holding power indefinitely. His example demonstrated that no individual, not even the nation's greatest hero, was above the law or more important than the republic itself. As America celebrates its 250th anniversary, Washington's legacy remains woven into the nation's identity: the peaceful transfer of power, constitutional government, and the idea that leaders serve the people instead of ruling them are principles he helped transform from ideals into reality. For 2.5 centuries, the United States has endured wars, economic crises, technological revolutions, and profound social change. Through it all, the constitutional system Washington helped establish has continued to guide the nation. The United States did not reach 250 years by accident. It reached this milestone because men and women chose liberty over tyranny, service over ambition, and unity over division. Few embodied those choices more completely than George Washington. As Americans mark this historic anniversary, they also honor the quiet strength of the man who proved that the greatest leaders are remembered not for the power they kept, but for the power they willingly gave back.